Alright, I admit it, she's a pretty dope MC for someone who's like, 5'3". What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad Woolly, and you are here again for another edition of Woolly Reviews. Hip Hop Data. We got another album review today, and we're going to be talking about a project that I've been listening to for some time, and I finally got around to sitting down and reviewing it and talking to you guys about it. We're talking about Rapsody-Beauty and the Beast EP. Now, Rapsody is an up-and-coming MC out of North Carolina. She's signed to legendary producer Ninth Wonder's label, Jamla Records, and she's been doing her thing for the past few years. She came up, with this group. She was in this group called Cooley High, and I think, Ninth Wonder discovered her from the group, kind of said, hey, I'm going to take you under my wing, develop you and make you one of the dopest MCs I could ever make possible, because you already got that raw talent and skill. So from there, she started to release a few notable releases, mixtapes and EPs that really built up her buzz. She had projects like Return of the B-Girl, Thank Her Now, She Got Game. Those are like her big mixtapes. And she also dropped a full-length album in 2012 called The Idea Beautiful, which was probably one of the best albums of that year to drop, hip-hop wise. And also, EPs like Black Mamba. This is her second official EP release, Beauty and the Beast, but it's pretty much an album. It's a good length, it's almost 45 minutes long, 10 tracks, straight Rapsody. And there really isn't many features on this record, which I like. It's only two, to tell you the truth. One's done by Hella Victoria, who's a singer on Jamla Records, and then another is by another up-and-coming MC named Problem, but he just has the hook too. So the majority of the raps and the verses and all, even just the songs in general, is handled by Rapsody, which I really like, because I love when an artist can hold their own. They don't have to rely on features, and they can just, take control of a project, and you get them. You really get to see who they are as an artist and what they can do. Now let's talk about Rapsody in general. She is very reminiscent of an MC Lyte or a Lauryn Hill. You really hear it in her voice and the way that she raps and the way that she constructs her music and her songs. It's no denying when you hear it, that's her influence, and it's really refreshing to hear, especially in this day and age of hip hop, to hear an artist who can give you that feeling and give you that reminiscent, nostalgic feeling when you listen to their music. So I really got drawn into Rapsody from that when I first heard her back, around 2012. Actually, 2012 is, I think, is when I really started to listen to Rapsody a lot. And she's just gotten better and better over the years, and she's gotten more notoriety. She's really built up her buzz, and she's still grinding out there. Now, she was actually part of a little bit of a controversy, if you want to call it that. But Double XL, they put out this, yearly freshman list where they, name the most, up-and-coming MCs, people who you should look out for. And last year's list, Rapsody, everybody thought she was a shoo-in to be put on this list. Literally, everybody said it's Rap's year, she's going to be on there. And when the list came out and she wasn't on there, everybody went crazy. They were shocked. They went crazy. She even made a song called Roses, which is pretty dope about it. And it just goes to show that, sometimes, they don't get it right as far as, the masses and whatnot. And, but from there, she just kept pushing and pushing and going. And now, I don't know. I don't really care about the list that much. But if she's not on this list, then it is complete robbery and, Snubfest 2015 when it drops out. But, Rapsody is just one of those artists who you can tell she's tough. She can handle it. She can go with, the ups and downs, the highs and lows, and she can just persevere and make great music. Now let's talk about the album. Like I said before, it's about 10 songs long, and Rapsody handles, I'd say, 95% of the record. I mean, like I said, it's only 2 features and they only do the hooks, but most of the rapping and the verses and everything like that, it's all Rapsody, which I love. Now the production on here is from the usual suspects, seeing as she's coming out of Jamla Records. So you got Ninth Wonder, Crisis, you also got Knots and Eric G, who all do a great job on the production. They give you that soulful, Soul Council, boom bap, classic feel music. And if you listen to any Jamla or Ninth Wonder projects, you know what I'm talking about, and that's all over this record. It's from front to back. That's the sound of this record, and it fits Rapsody well. It fits the tone well, and it fits her in her pocket. Now, all the records on here are pretty much personally, centered around Rapsody in some way, shape, or form. You hear a lot of her talking about her struggles, of balancing the whole up-and-coming rapper, trying to decide if she wants to, go the fame and money route, or if she should stick to her guns and, do it the hard way and build herself up, staying true to herself. She battles with that. All the accolades that she's reached, but she still feels like she's got a long way to go, or she hasn't made it to where she thinks she would be. but she's still, very appreciative of where she's at right now. A lot of that stuff you hear. And on top of that, she raps her ass off, and she has some of the illest lines I've heard probably on any record this year. I can't even, it's so many lines. One of my favorite lines is actually on the first track, Feel It, and she says, "Now I ain't Korean, but I know that I'm nailing it." For some reason, that shit's that's dope to me. I mean, it's a dope line, but like, she's got tons of those all over this record, and it's just like, you have to replay it and hear it back and digest it, and it's just, she really took her time, you can tell, and focused and honed in on what she wanted to talk about and how she constructed her songs, and they all sound great. I can't honestly say none of these songs on this album are whack. This is a front to back playthrough. I'm gonna just say it right now. I have nothing bad to say about this album, so let's just get to the good stuff. First off, like I said, the album is about 10 tracks long, but there's 5 in particular that I tend to always go back to and just replay over and over again because they just, really connect with me. And those are Feel It, Hard to Choose, Drama, Godzilla, and The Man. Those are my 5 top tracks here, but like I said, the whole album is dope, but those 5 right there in particular, I just feel like she has the best lines, the best subject matter. She, she really showcases her talent the best on those for me personally. So those are definitely my top 5 out of the 10 for you to check out on the record. But in general, Rapsody put together a solid album. I'm going to say this right now, this is probably one of the best projects I've heard this year. Of all these projects I've heard, because I've heard a ton of music, but this is easily in my top 5 already. And no matter what comes out between, now and December, I'm pretty sure this is going to stay there because it has a lot of replay value. It's something that you have to digest. So when you first listen to it, you'll hear all the dope lines, but then when you really break it down and hear what she's saying, it has so much more meaning, and it gives it that longevity factor. That's what I love. I hear a lot of the way that she structures her rhymes and her metaphors is very similar to how me personally I make my music, and I think that's why I can understand and connect to it so well, is because I appreciate the way that she's crafted those things, because it's similar to how I craft some lines for myself. So that already gives it a bonus for me to listen to, because it's like, I get it. It's so dope. I see how she connected that. And she really, you can tell she puts her time, her effort, and her focus into these records. And it speaks to you once you hear it. So Rapsody, I mean, this is the quickest, easiest review of an album I've ever done, because from the moment that I heard it the first time, I already knew this was going to be one of my favorite records by the time I was finished with it. And I've been playing it nonstop over and over again, and it has not changed my thought. Nothing's went down. It's only gone up. So definitely, like I said, Rapsody, she did her thing. Beauty and the Beast is one of the best projects I've heard this year. You have to check it out. If you've never heard of Rapsody, you need to get this record, and you will be, if you listen to like underground real hip hop, if you really want to hear some really good music, this is the project you need to cop, because definitely she does not disappoint with this record. You will be so impressed with Rapsody. I have a good feeling that she is going to be here for a very, very long time. She may still have, her trials and tribulations trying to, work her way up and get that notoriety that she deserves, but I know it's going to come. And with the team that she has behind her, there's no way she can fail. So like I said, Rapsody, Beauty and the Beast, I have nothing bad to say. So only thing good to say is go get it. It's dope. It's hot. It's a great record. It's replay worthy over and over again. There's nothing wrong with any of it. The production is dope. The rhymes are dope. The concept is dope. Even the artwork is dope. I mean, everything about the album is just great. And I mean, it's an EP, but I'm gonna call it an album because it sounds like a well-crafted album to me, like a full album. If this was her follow-up to Idea Beautiful, I'd be completely happy with this, because this is a perfect way to follow it up. I wonder what her real next album's gonna be, because this right here, this is better than the She Got Game mixtape to me. Even her other mixtape, this right here is my favorite Rapsody project next to the Idea Beautiful. I think I like this one even a little bit more than Idea Beautiful, which is crazy, but I'm just gonna be truthful. Good job, Rapsody. I'm feeling the album. I'm feeling the record. Keep up the good work. Jamla is the squad, because they dropping records like this, and you taking that flagship position, Rapsody. You leading Jamla, and you doing a really, really good job. So keep up the good work. So my final verdict, I'm not saying that Rapsody, Beauty and the Beast is one of the best albums I've heard this year, and it's pretty much damn near perfect in my eyes. All I'm saying is that replay value wise, it's got it constantly. It sounds great. Rhymes are great. Everything about it's great. Nothing about it's bad. So why would I say anything bad if nothing about it's bad? Right? Rapsody did her thing. I got nothing else to say, but it's 100% Granddad approved. Definitely go check it out. It's available now. Support her. Support the artist. Go cop this album. You will not be disappointed. There's nothing more that I want to say or have to say because the music will speak for everything else that I did say, all right? So definitely go check out Rapsody-Beauty and the Beast EP. And after you do that, go check out all her other stuff before that because that's dope too. She's got a dope catalog and you need to know about it all, all right? Flip it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. Tell me what you think of Rapsody-Beauty and the Beast if you heard it. If you haven't heard it, go and check it out. Come back here and let me know the feedback. I want to hear it. Also, previous videos on the side as well as my music video. Go ahead and check those out. Show them some love. And as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram. Links in the description below. And always, as I always say, subscribe to the channel. Granddad RDLR. Button on the screen. Button below. Woolly Reviews 2 times a week. Tuesday, Friday. You want that? Then subscribe and you'll get that. Simple as that, all right? So until next time, I take my leave. Granddad, Rapsody-Beauty and the Beast EP. I'm out of here.